Youngest in the Yacht Club, I am Vince Serrano. We got a special guest today. He's very controversial, but he's a creator. He's a musician. We got the Kuttah. What's up, man?
Hey man, it's your boy the Kuttah straight out the 813, man. You already know what it is.
That's awesome, bro.
Yes, sir.
We always start off Youngest in the Yacht Club with the one question: who is the Kuttah?
Man, I'm many of everything. I'm a man of many talents. You understand me? So, you feel me? I can be any and anybody I want to be.
You have this like aura where you're like, I said it at the beginning. I said you're controversial, and I feel like the controversy comes from you just being you. You have this aura where it's a little bit like more like you're wiser than your age a little bit, right? So you're a little bit more experienced. Where does that come from?
It came from life experiences, man. The things that life threw at me, I had to adapt or get left behind, and I wasn't going to get left behind.
Big facts, big facts. Bro, how did the Kuttah grow up?
Man, we was some badass jits. I ain't gonna lie to you. You
that's
feel
right.
me? We was into everything. When you find yourself at an early age, you feel me? You just dibble and dabble. You feel me? So, we was playing throwback football, sideline bust them up. And then besides that, we was jumping fences, doing crazy things.
Everything kids do.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, except maybe a little bit better.
Yeah.
Bro, you do music. You like are extremely talented. Where did the love for music come from?
I ain't gonna lie. I love music damn near my whole life. I was 3 years old when I first was playing the drums. So you feel me? That music just been in me. It comes from my family. Like, I'm not ordinary when I go around my dad's side of the family because all of them sing, they rap, they play instruments, they do it all. But what made me me is the life that I had to live through that. You feel me? Not only that, I had to take on so much at an early age, but it crafted me into who I am today.
Damn right. Where you from? Where'd you grow up?
I'm from Palm River area, but my mom used to live over there in Practice Village.
So all over Tampa area?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Bro, when you make music, when you live in that kind of life, right? I feel like the lifestyle kind of like reflects in the music. What style of music would you say, or what's the main in the elevator
I
pitch?
ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. In 2014, 15 area, I was rapping with this one dude. His name Booski, the engineer. That was the first dude I ever recorded with.
Right.
He used to come to my mom's house all the time. I remember one time out of nowhere, I said my genre of music. I got my own genre of music. It's called street soul. And he stopped me in the middle of me recording when I said it. He said, "Bro, do you know what you just created?
Your own shit, huh?
You just created your own genre of music." But the whole thing is, I came from the streets, but we came here with soul music in the beginning.
Yeah.
When we was in slavery, that's all we had was soul music, something that's relatable that would keep us through whatever we dealing with. It was more uplifting, not pain. Even though we had the pain, that uplifting that came through the songs that we sung kept us mentally and physically. It made us want to thrive for better. So when I call my genre, street soul, it's a difference. You feel me? I want everybody to feel it and be encouraged and impacted by the words that I'm saying in my music.
Bro, that's just powerful, bro. Street soul. That's like the album, like like that's like shit that you like. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that you worked on it a lot. How long you been? You said since 3 years old?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was 10 years old when I first started rapping. I was singing since like 4 or 5. My mom, she used to be a choir director over my dad and them church, so she used to have us singing together.
And your dad's inspired you a little bit?
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even know he used to do music until I got older.
Damn.
All his friends who ran into me, they'll be like, "Man, your dad used to sing and rap too." And I'm like, "Damn, I ain't know that."
That's crazy.
I just heard him sing a few times, when we in church, but I ain't know he was really, you feel me, doing the same thing I was doing.
That's crazy, man. When you like now, right? Like right now in the music that you doing, like in what you got going on in the sound, where would you say like the Kuttah's at right now?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm in all creative mode. So, with that being said, my bracket is very open. Like, anything that come at me, especially on the music tip, It could be out of pocket or in pocket, however it come. I'm gonna adapt and make that type of music on how I feel. You feel me? And most of my music come from here.
Yeah.
It come from the soul.
Yeah.
So I can hop on any beat or any song and bring that soul out of it. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, we just got out the studio, bro, and I just saw what you did, and I'm like, I was impressed. Like, not just I heard some of your music, right, and then I saw you actually write, record, all in the same breath, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
How did you learn how to do that?
I ain't gonna lie. My brother Demon, he was the first person I looked up to rapping like that. It was him and my cousin Keontae, aka Kilogram. You know, they used to rap all the time and they made me want to rap. I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, I was ass though. I was making up words. My brother used to tell me to shut up and sing the fucking hook for him because that's all I knew how to do is sing. So me rapping that Dotell Middle Magnet kind of opened up that. I went to freestyling, banging on lunch tables, and learned how to rap.
Yeah.
And then that carried on from there to Junta. When I went to Junta Middle Magnet, that's when it really opened up. I had a cousin named Dante who used to freestyle and rap just like me as well. But he made me take it to the next level. And I ain't gonna lie, after that, I lost my pops around that time. So that's when music really connected to me even deeper because I was going through a lot of depression at that time after pops passed.
Yeah. How'd you get out of it?
Music.
Yeah.
God and music. Be honest with you. God first, music came. I wasn't able to tell my side of the story to my family like that till I started making music.
Yeah.
It opened me up. I ain't gonna lie, it was one point in time I was very disclosed to a lot of people. They only knew me from the happy-go-lucky, loving person. They didn't know me for the depressed, angry, pissed off at the world because a lot of stuff going on. Because I never showed them that. They ain't know me for the other side of life. And I thank God for him keeping that from them because it was just only me and him when I had them problems going on. And it's like God just handcrafted and taught me how to develop my own conscience and mind at that moment. And he just built me.
Yeah. That's deep, bro. Pause. That's crazy, bro. I feel like there's got to be points in life, like wake up calls or moments in life that kind of shape the way people are and the decisions they make, bro. You feel like that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My dad dying was a big wake up call.
Yeah.
I ain't know it yet. I ended up going to Miami, running away from hurts and pain out here. I lived in Miami for about a good year and a half.
Yeah.
Going to Job Corps, you feel me? And there's this teacher there. Dude was a gay dude. I ain't gonna lie, he was gay. And he told me I was gonna hit the Jahari window. I didn't know what that meant. And then I got older and found out. And when I realized that you can never run from your reflection no matter what point of view you hit. You gotta love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, you will never be you.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The Kuttah on the line right now, Youngest in the Yacht Club, bro. Bro, you spitting some gems, dog. I usually try to get some type of sometimes it's hard to pull out conversations with people, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you very comfortable in this position.
Because I done lived through enough to talk about it. I read the Bible, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. God said we overcame by the word of our testimony. So at the end of the day, if my testimony can help the next person not go through what I went through and feel the way I felt in the moments of when I was alone by myself, I'm going to give you that because I don't want to see the next person struggle. I don't want to see the next person fight the same demons I had to fight and suffer from it in silence. That's not what I want. That's the reason why I create music. I became the voice that other people couldn't have. So because I became the voice that other people couldn't have, that's what made my music so powerful. I don't care who they compare me to. I don't even care who they even say I sound like or what I look like. My music, if you listen to my lyrics, is very uplifting and very powerful because I'm giving y'all me. I'm giving y'all the soul of me. I'm pouring my soul out in every song, letting y'all feel me and understand my testimony. And I know that my testimony is powerful. Yeah, there's a lot of things I done walk back from. A lot of men can't say they walk back from.
They say that you have to allow your mess to be a message and your test to be a testimony, dog.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I mean, you need street sermon church, like street soul. Like, no lie, I swear to God, you probably have like people like really like feeling themselves. Cause bro, when you speak, it's powerful, bro. Do you feel like sometimes you misunderstood though?
Very much so.
Yeah, I think we was. I think I was gonna ask you about this actually because we were talking off camera and you were like, bro, there's some people that may feel like they can't handle being around me because I'm gonna be me, right? Remember you said
Exactly. I'm gonna be me all the way. I ain't gonna change for you.
that? Right.
I don't care who you is. Unless you God, I'm not changing who I am.
Right. Do you feel like sometimes though your aura can intimidate people?
And that's the thing. If it does intimidate you, that means you're not real. If you're not real, you're not gonna feel where I feel. You're not gonna feel where I'm coming from because you're not real. So because you're not being real to yourself and true to yourself every day, you're not gonna understand the real.
Yeah. I mean, to some people, bro, like your light, you navigating your light, bro. Your light is your light. You know what I'm saying? And I once had this dude tell me that, cause he said the same thing about me. He's like, bro, your light to some people is like the light on the beach. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sun coming down on you. It gives you a tan. But to some people, your light is like the light at 4 in the morning when they wake up. It just irritates them. It's like, it hurts or it like burns them. You know what I'm saying?
But again, if my reflection of my light is burning you, that means you're not burning yourself with your own aura, your own light.
Yeah.
If you can't look yourself in the mirror and love yourself, again, what I said, if you don't love yourself, you're not going to understand the real because the real love themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
They love every crack, every cranberry, every insecurity. They love everything about who they are. Yeah. And when my daddy died, them first 4 years, I learned to love myself.
Yeah.
It took a lot, but I learned to love myself. It was even one point in time, me and Bruss, we had a whole conversation in my apartment that I had in 2017. And I told him, I said, bro, I wanted to be like you. He said, nah, bro, I wanted to be like you. I wanted to be big just like you. And that's when I learned to love myself.
Real.
On some real shit.
There are a lot of people that can't do that.
Trying to tell you.
Yeah.
If you don't love you, who gonna love you?
Yeah, big facts, bro. I feel like sometimes, like you said, those people don't know themselves. They don't know who they are or who they trying to be. They trying to be somebody else or something that they see a version of themselves that, you know, maybe that's not them. And that's why it kind of like creates this like conflict. You feel that?
Yeah, I feel it 110%.
I bet you've seen it a million times.
Man, what? After I learned to love myself, I started seeing all the imperfectionate people who don't love themselves. And I'm like, wow, that's how I used to think.
Yeah. So now how you walk? Like what? Now that
I walk like the elephant in the room. I ain't gonna lie to you. I walk like I'm the shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? I had to fight so hard to become the shit and realize I was the shit.
Right.
So, of course, I'm gonna walk like, yeah, bitch, I'm that nigga.
Bro,
but I'm very humble too.
So, and that's the reason why I say sometimes, like, because we saw you on the We Are Florida podcast, right? And I feel like you was talking your shit, which is important, right? But I feel like you was saying certain things that maybe certain people may not have felt, right? And I don't give a fuck. Like, you on Youngest in the Yacht Club. This is a whole different platform, right? And we always, what I feel like we pride ourselves on is like you telling your story, right? When Kutah, when it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about Kutah?
That Kutah was the realest and the most understanding guy. Like, he was outstanding above all. Even no matter how much hatred they threw at him, he still stood tall. Like, it didn't matter. I'm going to climb this mountain with you or without you. And that's what I had to learn even this past week. You feel me? Even this past month. Some people ain't meant for this, but I'm meant for it. So I could take the pressure and the impaction of climbing that mountain. Most people don't understand when you climbing that mountain, the velocity get very, very weak. Your breaths even get shorter because you at a different, I'm talking about velocity.
Atmosphere, yeah.
You at a different atmosphere. You in the air, everything, it becomes very shorter and stronger.
Yeah. Everybody can't go to the top.
Again, so to put that in a nutshell, not a lot of people can climb that mountain with you.
Right.
So you're going to have a lot of people who drop off of you.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can take the wind pressure or the understanding on climbing this mountain.
Yeah, big facts. Bro, a lot of people like, and I heard this from Tyrese, man. It's like, what happens when things are over capacity?
I'm trying to tell you. You
Shit,
fall.
shit, yeah.
You
Planes
fall.
fall out the
It's
sky.
it's too heavy.
Boats
It's too heavy.
sink. Yeah, like
It's too heavy.
everybody can't go.
Again, it's too heavy. Everybody can't get through that door at the same time as you.
Right.
If they all going through the same door at the same time, what happened normally in the natural when all these people trying to go through the same? It's a cluster.
Yeah.
It's too much going through that door, so now they stuck.
Not everybody can fit. We putting 100 people in this room right now.
I'm trying to tell you, it got to be one person at a time.
Like you know.
But hey, you see what we did when we put one person at a time? We all fit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's certain people
Because again, I'm
that'll
gonna break it down to you. If everybody learned their position, just like we learned the position in this room,
Yeah.
it will fit. It will work out. But a lot of people don't know how to play their position, so they overstep that position, and now everything become a cluster and a mess.
Do you think that's part of the Tampa music scene right now?
I swear it is.
Why?
Because too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
Mm.
Everybody want to be that big dog, the top dog, but guess what? Y'all don't have the mind. Y'all don't have the work ethic. Y'all don't even have the grind for what we do.
Or
But
the
y'all
business.
or the vision. Y'all don't even have a real vision. Y'all just going out doing it and not even actually having a vision. So because of that, the music scene sucks right now. Because everybody trying to step on everybody's toes to get over and win. Instead of working together. Instead of realizing Robert Horry, play your position. Robert Horry played for many teams and won with those many teams because he played his position. Everybody want to overstep their position because they want to be the big dog. But guess what? Heavy is the head that wear the crown. You don't want that pressure on your head when you think about it.
Man, look, we gonna come back after the segment. We gonna come back. We gonna talk about that. I wanted to kind of
Dive into it.
Yeah, I want
I
to ease
get you.
in.
I get you.
On the next segment, we gonna talk about the music scene, not just the music scene, the influencer creator scene, because I feel like it's all in one.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the term gatekeeping, right? Because I think that also segues into there. And then when we come back, we're gonna talk about what's new for the Kuttah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Most definitely. Let's get it.
We're back with Youngest in the Yacht Club, and we got the Kuttah.
Yes,
my
sir.
guy, bro. So the Tampa music scene, because right now you buzzing because of the Tampa music scene. The comments that you made about the Tampa music scene, and I feel like they're true. I feel like I agree with them. I feel like you were touching in the last segment points about the lack of unity in the city.
I'm trying to tell you.
What?
So many fucking crabs, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, why we gotta be crabs amongst each other, but the next person that comes from out the city that ain't from here can make an honest living? I seen it from my own point of view. I done had shows where I'll pack out the show and bring 30 niggas and they'll pay the next nigga $1,000 instead of me. And then they want me to bring those same niggas back. You didn't treat me right the first time. Why you think they gonna come with me the next time? Y'all ain't even honor the section agreement. Y'all ain't honor the bottle agreement. Y'all ain't honor even paying me the money, but y'all want me to bring all these people and still throw me chump change. That's crazy. But you'll pay the next nigga, he only bring himself and 3 other people and don't even pack the club out. That's what a lot of people in Tampa do. I done watched it several times. I ain't even gonna name no names on the promoters who did it and the promoters who was about that shit. I ain't gonna do none of that. But it's sad as fuck that you'll pay the next man when you got a whole bunch of talent in the city.
What do you think we have to do?
We got to respect ourselves before we respect others. That's exactly what we got to do. How the fuck we respect the next motherfucker that's not from our city and then respect? Like, that's crazy. You respect everybody else out the city instead of in our own city. That doesn't work. We can't get no glowing or popping artists. That's the reason why I applaud Doechii, because when she left, guess what she did? She left and built her name out of the city and forced y'all niggas to play her because y'all wasn't going to play her.
Right. Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing, man. I've seen that so many times in the city, bro.
Why we got to leave our city to go get a deal? Why we got to leave our city to get buzzing? when everybody put our city on their tour dates to get popping. They make money off of us because we're a profit. How the hell? Everybody can make $1 off us but us. That doesn't make sense.
That shit crazy to me.
Like, even with Tom Brady coming way from where he came from to play for the Bucks, how an outsider come here and win before we do? Does that even make sense?
No, and then they take the money and leave.
Does it even make sense?
Take the money and run.
Does it even make sense?
Nah.
But everybody want to talk.
I feel like the crazy part about it is that that's consistent over the past
decades.
Yeah, 30 years, 20 years, like
decades, like I just said.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why do we do that to ourselves? And then we lock ourselves in one bracket, like we only make one sound of music. We don't just make juke music. You got some trappers. You got some pain music. You got some of everything out here. Why you think Kanye West and all the rest of them came to Florida to learn our style and our swag? We got a different type of swag and sound out here that a lot of people cling to. But you want to change that. And you want to put ourselves in a box.
What do we got to do, man? Besides, well, you said respect ourselves, so that I want you to kind of move on that, right?
Elaborate on why I said respect ourselves.
Yeah, like what does that
Think
mean?
about it. Do you think the outsiders who are coming here making an honest living off of us gonna respect us if we don't respect ourselves?
No, I get what you're saying. I agree with you saying.
You think that they're gonna look at us the same way that they look at everybody else in their city? No. They're gonna treat us exactly how we treat ourselves.
So what do we have to do though? Like
we have to flip the script, show more love to the up and coming, the underground rappers versus these outside rappers. And then when we have an outsider come here to perform, we don't put the same people on that show. We show love to the next underground rapper that could be the possible next to come out of our city. And versus charging them an arm and a leg to put them on a show and then don't even give them real time. That's not cool. Let they light shine. You dimming a lot of people light in the city because y'all don't want to literally do the job. But y'all want to talk all this mess and say, oh, we helped do this. We helped. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You ain't even carry them through the fire. You just walked them close to the fire and ran when the fire came. How the fuck that works?
Yeah, nah, you kind of like showed them the fire and then
exactly. You introduced them to some fire. As soon as the fire came, you ran like hell. That doesn't work. If we're going to stand, we got to stand together. Because guess what? United, we stand. Divided, we fall. Guess what? That's why a lot of these motherfuckers falling. Taliban dudes should not be locked up right now. T9 should have never got locked up before. And them niggas are actually the biggest rappers in the city besides Doechii. But they don't even get their credit.
Why do you think they shouldn't be locked up?
Because if they had somebody to guide them and teach them that they music and the life of the music that they live in is everything, they would have took another perspective instead of thinking that they had to thug in the streets and be a street nigga. I heard from Boosie a long time ago. Boosie said, if you're an artist, guess what? You ain't going to be in the streets no more because you're making money in the industry. You can't be a street nigga and an artist at the same time. That's not going to work.
Nah, I felt like that too, bro, because I was using the streets to finance the dream, and there's nothing but death.
You know how many people I know do that right now? Yeah. My own cousins do that.
And it shouldn't be like that. You saying that they should be able to focus on their craft.
I'm trying to tell you, but how you going to focus on your craft when your own city don't respect you enough to pay you an honest dollar? They trying to jug and finesse. Why you trying to jug and finesse me when you wouldn't even jug and finesse the next person that come from out the city? If Lil Baby came to the city and Lil Baby said his price, y'all not going to budge or fight with him on his price. Y'all going to give him exactly what he asked for. Why the fuck we can't get the same thing? And we're asking for less. Oh, now you got to ask all these questions. Can you pack out the club? Can you do my... Nigga, an artist's job is not a promoter's job. A promoter's supposed to be a promoter. That's exactly what his job description is. Stop trying to make everybody else do your job for you so you can eat easily and then make the other nigga work hard for it. That's not cool.
Shit makes sense. That shit makes sense. Like,
why the fuck I'm doing your... Now I need to get paid double, but you don't want to pay me double.
Yeah, because you promoting.
And I got to perform. How the hell that work? But you let the next nigga come to our city and just perform or do a walkthrough and you pay him an arm and a leg. What that sound like? What that look like?
It sounds like gatekeeping.
Exactly. But they ain't gonna tell you it's gatekeeping. They gonna say, oh, we ain't gatekeeping. We putting people on shows. No. Only time you put somebody on the shows is they buzzing. Stop it. And even then, I was buzzing at one point in time, but because of what I sound like, they ain't want to put me on the show. Oh, you sound like Rod Wave. We ain't gonna put you on this show or that show. But I go out the city, go to Orlando or to Miami and other areas. The whole crowd fucking with me, lights on, everything. I'm talking about recording me after shows, taking pictures with me and everything. But I can't get that same love in my own city.
The comparisons, bro, because I ain't gonna fucking lie, bro. I hate that shit, bro. Motherfuckers say I sound like French Montana and look like this motherfucker all the time, right?
Exactly.
I hate this shit. Bro, my wife one time was like, you know what you should do? Because I got some friends that they're influencers, but they're like, shout out to Not Logan Paul and shout out to Double Take Jake. These dudes look like these people, right?
Yo.
My wife was like,
y'all should do something together.
like
I even had the nigga Clutch Williams hit me up, bro. You know who Clutch Williams is?
Nah.
That's the fake Kevin Gates.
Oh, yo, bro. My wife was like, yo, you should change your
Matter
name.
of fact, Peanut before he died, I could show you messages in my phone. Peanut before he died, the fake NBA young boy, bro. Yeah. He wanted to hop on my homeboy's team with me.
That's crazy. Bro, the wife told me I should change my name to Vince Montana. I wanted to slap that man. I did. That's my wife. I ain't gonna notice.
Say what to slap that bitch. Lord have mercy, boy. Hey, you better hope she pause. You better hope she don't see this podcast, boy.
She don't, bro.
You better pray before you get home. You in the doghouse now. You better stop playing.
Bro, I said you better not ever say no shit like that ever again.
Boy, listen. Imagine Imagine what you just said. So imagine when I went to Tom G in 2017 when he first was doing his Drip a Luau shit. And I asked him to put me in a real studio, and I introduced him to my music. And get what he said to me?
What?
Oh, you sound like Rod Wave. Why don't you go be a ghostwriter for Rod Wave? What? Bitch, you my cousin. Why the fuck you ain't put me in the studio and let me work? I ain't have a real studio. At that time, I was working out of my homeboy's basement. I still got the music. It didn't sound like quality music. That's the reason why I didn't drop that type of music.
Right.
You waited until 3 years in 2020 to show me a little bit of initiative. And then a big homie of yours get out the pen, aka never enough, get behind me, and then you want to actually act like you fuck with me. That's not cool.
Yeah. And
I don't care if he don't like what I just said, but cuzzo, we all real. All you had to do was just show me real love. That's all I wanted. Put me in the studio. I probably would have been bigger than the nigga. But instead of you looking at it as that, you blocked me.
So, bro, let me ask you a question. Cause I gotta play the devil's advocate, right? I gotta ask you. You don't think he was trying to get you some money to write for Rob?
He could have did that, but even then, why would you want the next person telling your story? When you got a very impactful story that this motherfucker watched you live and that this motherfucker know who your daddy is. My daddy was your big homie, nigga. Ain't no reason why you shouldn't have put me under your wing and put me on. It's no reason.
For sure. So, and I feel that, and I feel like if he fucked with you enough, he should have. But let me ask you a question. Do you think anybody put him on?
I don't know what happened in the past, but guess what? If God put you in a position, use that position. Bruh. God put you in a position because simple fact of the matter is...
Blake, lay back. You good. Go ahead. God put you in a position.
If God put you in a position, simple fact of the matter is, one point in life, you was in that predicament before. God don't put you in something that you're not going to repetitively use. So again, if God put you in that position before, guess what? He teaching you so you won't do that to the next person. So the doors that nobody opened up for you, he put you in a predicament where you are able to open the door for the next person. Don't stand in the way of it.
So bro, crazy. I'm gonna be real with you. I had major plays on the show.
Oh yeah.
Bruh said some real shit, and then I even said it on the pod because I had Chris O on.
Yeah.
Sometimes, bro, I'm gonna use a real life situation. I done referred motherfuckers jobs that they wasn't qualified for.
Exactly.
And them motherfuckers get hired, show up,
and fuck up everything.
and fuck up everything,
but
bro.
again, you should know those who labor among you, bro. You should know who got that dog in them and who don't. That's why when I said what I said about LA the GOAT and all the rest of them, they talked and ridiculed me the most. But guess what? I have that dog in me, nigga. I worked. No matter how many doors y'all shut in my face, I kept working. It ain't no type of words you can say to me because I kept pushing and thriving after y'all shut the door in my fucking face. There's no way you can say nothing to me.
Right.
I kept thriving. Rod Wave got my page took and I was averaging 500,000 views out the gate in 2020. Went viral with no cosigns. And y'all shut the door in my face. How y'all think I felt?
Yeah.
But guess what? What I told my team, I told them before they end up doing what they did to me, I told them, bro, I see blood in the water. Let me go get them. I got that dog in me.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now. Let me go get them. I ain't that type of nigga. I take a hit and get back up and say, bitch, let's go to war. It's a difference. But that's a real nigga stand of view, bro.
Yeah.
A real nigga standpoint and stand of view. We can take that hit and keep going. A lot of niggas can't take that hit because they not real. They'll rather fold. They'll rather give up when things get hard. My mama taught me when I was youngin', and I was literally going around cutting people's yards. She said, son, you might take 1,000 no's till you get a yes. Just keep going. I don't care what these niggas got to say.
Yeah. It don't matter.
It don't. Because your opinion is not my opinion.
Right.
The way you look at me is not how I look at myself.
Right. So let me ask you this though, bro. So I know you, bro, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, right? And I feel like from your perspective, bro, I can see it. You. That's your truth, and you standing on it.
Of course. I ain't finna run from none of it.
Nah.
They gotta eat these words now.
Sure.
They wanted me to be quiet for years. I ain't being quiet no more.
Nah, and you not.
I want y'all to hear this shit. Because guess what? Something gotta give. Something gotta change in Tampa. If we want better, we gotta do better.
Right.
How we gonna do better? Move different. Stop acting like crabs and let's get our arms locked in together like monkeys and get over this damn gate.
But you think so? Here's the situation. You think this is the way to do it?
Hell yeah. Because guess what? I'm going viral for telling the truth. So they gonna have to hear me one way or another.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if they don't like it.
Right.
They gotta hear the truth. Because if you can't wake up in the morning and see your reflection and see that this shit is not true, you're not gonna change. God said be renewed in your mind. The only way you're gonna be renewed in your mind is when you accept the truth. And accepting the truth is a very hard thing and a tough pill to swallow.
No, bro, for sure.
When I had to accept my truth, I had to take, man, listen, when people kept calling me and saying I sounded like rock, well, you think I wanted to hear that? Until I finally understood and accepted, yeah, me and bruh similar. We sound the same.
I don't feel like you sound the same.
Exactly. I don't feel like it, but guess what? In their eyes, I do. So guess what? I'm not going to fight with you on your opinion.
Yeah, no, for sure. But, bro, look, they said Rich Homie Quan sounded like motherfucking Future. You know what I'm saying? And to keep it real with you, bro, I love RHQ. You know what I'm saying? He was spitting some shit where I was like, I feel like you could have your own style. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the shit that you've been spitting. Here's my question, because you said you stand on truth. You stand on business. What is the truth for the Kuttah?
What is the truth?
Yeah, what's the end goal at the end of
the end goal is I want Tampa to eat together. The end goal is we don't have shit to leave behind for our kids, but we keep fighting for the same thing. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. Everybody come here and they eat off of us, but we can't even eat for ourselves?
Yeah, we can't even break bread with each other.
Exactly, we can't. Because some beef roll out because everybody want to have the big dog image. But do y'all know what the big dog image come with? It come with a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of rebirth, a lot of regrowing. That shit is different. My mama taught me this at a young age. She said, new level, new devil.
I like that.
But y'all not understanding that.
Right.
It get hot in that kitchen. And when you cooking, you might not have all the supplies you need in that kitchen. But guess what? You got to make do with what you got. And in translation, play the hand you was dealt. And when you play it, you got to know yourself before you even play it. Because if you don't know yourself, you're going to fuck up every time. Because now you're going to be over here guessing and you're going to be over here stressing. And when you guessing and stressing, it never mix. It's like oil and water. You have to be yourself. And that's what I'm going to be regardless. I don't care who around me. Unless you God or Jesus himself telling me to change, I'm not doing it. I'm going to be me to the end. I don't care who don't like what I'm saying on this podcast and every other podcast that come after this. I'm going to say the same thing and stand 10 toes on it. And if you want to meet me in person and talk to me about it, go ahead and do it. And I'm going to stay the same because I'm not backing down this time. I'm going to stay 10 toes on that shit because I want y'all to feel me now.
Bruh, if you could go back to your younger self or any time and give yourself some advice.
Younger self would have told me never to trust these niggas in Tampa. Younger self, when I had the money I had in 2017 and I blew it on stupid shit, I would have invested in my career instead of trusting the fact that I could go to my cousins because they had a bigger face than me. Jay Creek, one of them, but I can't fault Cuzzo Jay Creek because Jay Creek was in and out the streets. He's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He don't focus on the music. Yeah. But Tom could have made a difference for me. Not only for me, my homeboys that's in the hood that's rapping like me. Like my boy Rick the Ruler, or my boy Loco J that's locked up, or even his brother, Sway Ty, or my boy King Capo. He could have did more. Instead of going out of our hood to find the next motherfucker, you could have put us on. You could have pushed us.
It seemed like you and Tom need to get some straightening. Like
Tom ain't gonna come to me unless he gonna come to me on some bullshit and act like he helped.
That'd be dope to get you and Tom on this bitch, though.
Bruh, on some G shit, me and Cuzzo had many opportunities to work. Even with his own cousin on the other side of my family. My cousin T. Jeezy, a.k.a. Raise the Bar, Fitness. He reached out to him, tried to get him to work with me. Tried to get him to put me in the studio. Even then, when I just started blowing up, I can show you a text message in my DM on my auntie's funeral date. In my DM talking about, cuz I got a whole hook for you. Nigga, we should have been working since the beginning of 2023 and 24. When you told them and told me you was going to work with me. Matter of fact, when we was literally at the motherfucking, bro, listen, I swear to God on everything I love. He tried to press me at the motherfucking, what they call that shit in October or November, the classic weekend or something shit.
Yeah, the classic.
Bro, listen, I'm out there chilling with my white boy and everything. It was 2023. I'll never forget it. I still got the videos in my phone. He tried to press me because I said the same shit to another nigga on the street and said, nah, man, you talking about I wasn't trying to help you and whoop. I told you to change your sound. How I'm going to change my sound when I don't have a studio to work in, buddy?
Yeah.
How I'm going to change anything about me at home? I need to hear myself over the speakers.
But why you got to change anything about you?
Exactly. If you really wanted to help me. You just answered the question.
I get what he's trying to say, but I just think
no. You just answered the question. Stop. Don't even cut it right there. Don't even try to sugarcoat it.
No, I'm saying.
You just answered the question.
What I'm saying is.
You just answered it. If you naturally want to help a nigga, you go help a nigga. Regardless. Stop with all that bullshit.
Right. Well,
stop giving them a beat around the bush, saying you busy and shit. No, when I had my shit popping at one time and I was on fire, you made time to come to my studio and be on the song. I got a whole song with this nigga I never dropped. Because it was some fake ass shit.
Damn. So he did come to the studio. I know. I get it.
I got a whole song with this nigga. A lot more niggas. I got songs with Young Blue. I got songs with R&B Peasy. I got songs with SCY Jim. I got songs with Soulja Kid. I got songs with a lot of big rappers that a lot of people don't know about. Yeah. Even Sauce Walker's half of his whole camp. I got songs with them too. I'm plugged into the industry for real.
Yeah.
It's a difference. I don't have to fake who I am. Y'all fake. And that's the reason why y'all mad at me, because I'm going to be me 10 toes around who the fuck I am.
That's what I feel like. I feel like you shouldn't have to change shit about you.
They want me to kiss ass and humble myself, and I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. We need a new code in Tampa. The new code is be yourself and take yourself out of here. You feel me? Blow up like Doechii did. Blow up like the female. How the fuck the females winning before we winning? Does that logically make sense when God made the man the head? How the fuck and no, I ain't selling out Doechii. Doechii did her thing. She won Grammys and all.
And ladies first.
But how the fuck, in time you been here for years, you ain't win no Grammy?
Damn.
It speaks volumes. And then you ain't even unction in to help the next nigga win a Grammy. You just tried to coattail ride they wave instead of actually showing genuine love and pushing motherfuckers. So again, if you mad at me for saying this, come talk to me in person. If you mad at me for saying this all the times that I pulled up on your driveway and told you to put me in the studio with you, come talk to me in person. Find me. I don't got no problem with talking to you because you my cousin. We blood. But you should have treated me like that too.
Bro, this is fiery, dog. It's fiery. I ain't gonna lie. I think we got to do another segment. And let me know. You want to do? You know.
It don't matter to me. We here now. But again, you gonna get the real from me because I'm not backing down from these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They mad at me for speaking, but they need it. Like LA the GOAT, I love that nigga music. That nigga, the only nigga I knew who made it to 2K.
Yeah.
You had a whole soundtrack on 2K. Yeah. Why the fuck you here? You over here shelving your dream to make chump change when you could have been big and global, bro. But he gonna get mad and say, oh, don't speak on me, you don't know shit. Bro, if I had the opportunity y'all had, the real opportunity of these big labels behind me, you know what the fuck I would have been doing? You wanna know where I would have been at?
Yeah. We gonna talk about what's next for the Kuttah on the next segment.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Man, we back with the Kuttah, man. We had to come for a third segment with him, man, because he was, bro, you been on one right now.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you turned up.
I had to, because
Turned all the way up.
I want y'all to feel my aggression and my pain for what I had to keep in silent for years, bro.
Bro, you told me something off camera that was hot. Like, it made sense, because I've had, like, I have a cousin named Nino Bless, bro, and not gonna lie, he did songs with Joe Budden. He helped be on a song with Slaughterhouse, and me and him fell out, and I felt like the same thing. It was like, I understood, but I felt like he was hating on me.
Exactly. That's how I feel. Like, bitch, why you ain't putting me on?
And I looked up
and then when I get a little limelight, now you want to come and put your face on it. That's not cool to me. That's not cool. That's like that's like the hen. The hen, if you read the hen, the hen who was cooking and everything, she cooked everything, then everybody came and stole from her at the end. Why y'all trying to steal from me? We can build this shit together.
Bro, not just that. You said some shit which that resonated with me, bro.
What made me pissed off? Nigga, I was pushing your music.
That's what I was saying.
I loved your music, cuzzo. Since 2008. When I first met your ass over that B&T Davis Beach, because we came to a block party with our daddy, nigga. And my daddy introduced me to you and said, that's my cousin, nigga. How you think I feel when I'm listening to Home of the Bucks, nigga? Call me what you want, broke or fuck, nigga. Nigga is money over me, and if I die over this money, bitch, I'm dying for the free. Niggas stop load up. It's time to ride, bitch, I'm in soldier mode. How the fuck you think I know your songs, nigga? Matter of fact, I can even go deeper than that, the songs that niggas don't even remember, bro. And you treated me like an outsider, and all I did was support you. Even when I went to Miami, nigga, after I lost my daddy, 2 years after I lost my daddy, I left, went to Miami. I'm out there telling niggas you better than Coley P. And then come back, you showed me a little bit of love, but you didn't show me what I needed when I wanted to hop in the rap game. And then out of nowhere, your homeboy Coley P fucked with me. That's crazy as fuck. And then Coley P became my brother. That's crazy as fuck to me.
That's crazy.
How the next nigga fuck with me harder than you? On some honest shit. Coley P was so real, we had a show at G5. And it wasn't even my show, it was his show. This nigga called me and waited at the door for me to get in.
Damn.
I done took Coley P sections and all before off of his face card, and he never changed.
Yeah. And
you
you just feel like Tom should have did that.
It could have been the same shit.
I feel you.
Even when I asked you to put me in the studio in 2017, because I wasn't in a real good studio. I wasn't in a real quality studio. I could have blew. The shit I was talking, I could have blew. You could have gave me that chance. What's your excuse for not giving me the chance that you give other motherfuckers?
And I've been, we stay neutral.
And the sad part is, you my cousin and I looked up to you, bruh. How the fuck you think a nigga feel? And you from my hood.
Yeah, no, I feel you 1,000% on that because it's like, yo, we family, but and then I do see the other side, but I also understand it's like, bro, it kind of feel like you just not, you willing to open up the door for other people, but you're not willing to open up the door for me.
What's your excuse gonna be? Oh, I want to see you do it for yourself? Ooh, boy, I almost said it. Fuck, nigga. Really? Is that what you was gonna say? Bitch! But let the shoe be on the other foot before the end of this year, and I'll be bigger than you. You're going to be asking me to open the door wide and broad for your ass. That's crazy. Yeah. Crazy as fuck.
Hey, bro, damn, man, I feel like somehow I feel like I got into some family drama.
It ain't even that. It's the truth. Y'all want to hear about that gatekeeper shit? It's true.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas on gatekeeper shit, but they gonna lie and act like they not, and then they got a few receipts that's gonna make it look like they didn't because they did a few shows or they did a few features for motherfuckers for free or they gave them a free studio time and shit. Nigga, you wasn't fucking with them for real? You gave them some shit at the moment, but you ain't pulled them in. You threw them a life vest, but they ain't pull them in. How that work? They got caught up under the blades, nigga. Fuck. That shit!
You're a trick.
Come on, man! Come on, man!
Kuttin cutting up, dog. The Kuttin cutting up. Bruh, you fired up, bruh.
Cause it's true. It's the
you.
truth. My stepdad got a saying, it's tight, but it's right. You need the truth to develop who you are as a person. You need the truth to make you move different. Because if you loved thy neighbor as you loved yourself, you wouldn't treat me like that.
Right. And dog, I'm like, because the crazy shit is, man, we got to get Tom up here to kind of, because he going to want to, he need
I know he going to want to clear the air and make it like he did some shit, but what I just explained to y'all. You gave me a free feature after many years I've been begging for features and begging for you to get in the studio with me. But then when I went to popping in 2020, you want to hop on a song. That's crazy to me. So again, Tom, I don't care what the fuck you do or how you do it. I don't even want no apology. I just want you to treat other motherfuckers different.
You love your
Show
cousin,
genuine
bro?
love, bro.
You love him?
Exactly. What you just heard me say. Don't treat motherfuckers the same way you did with me. Show them genuine love for real. That's all we need. Because we the younger generation. We not you. We not in your era. We younger than you. We looking for guidance. And instead of you being a guidance counselor, you being a guidance blocker.
Why you gonna look at me like that, bro?
Because it's real.
Bro, you need your own show.
Instead of leading the way for real,
yeah,
you in the way. And then niggas mad at me because I said, Tom been up. Why the fuck he still in Tampa? He made it to the BET Awards and came back. Who the fuck does that? Ain't you supposed to keep going? Why the fuck you here? Oh, I remember a point in time when you were sounding like Tom. Man, stop that shit. Your own homeboy want to get in my DM and talk about that. Nigga, didn't I just say I looked up to Tom?
Yeah.
Didn't I say I had respect for this nigga till I actually learned and knew this nigga?
But, so my question is, you don't think that's going to be like that at the top?
Of course it is. But guess what? It's different when you're at the top. You got more stuff at the top that can keep your wings up when you at the top versus slow them down and bring them down to the ground.
I mean, there's going to be people that you don't even know.
I just said, new level, new devils.
Yeah.
Nigga, you think I don't know what comes with that top?
You just upset that you feel like the devil is your cousin, right?
No, that is not it.
I'm
I'm upset that the devil using my cousin instead of having him on the same mindset as me as we can build. It takes a nation to build, nigga. You can't build this shit by yourself. Nigga, this ain't Snowfall. You ain't built this shit brick by brick. Stop that shit.
So now I get it. It's like that the devil's using your cousin in a way that.
All I'm going to say is, if you really want to see Tampa win, get all these Tampa niggas together. Stop putting them on mixtapes and tracks and shit, and actually get behind them and help them develop themselves. If you really want to help, because guess what? That's what's supposed to do.
But you think Tom's buzz is still like that?
In Tampa, it is. In Florida, in general, it is.
Okay.
A lot of niggas honor my cousin in Florida.
No, I mean,
I still honor that nigga.
For sure.
But again, nigga, use what you got for greatness.
Yeah.
Because you got all these connects. You got all these industry plugs to get the next nigga out of here, and you don't use it for real.
So that's the problem that I have right now. Is like, if he couldn't get himself out, which is what you're saying, how could he help somebody
Because
else?
sometimes, guess what? I'm going to give you a demonstration. Some niggas ain't meant to do it. Some niggas are meant to be the coach. I got a homeboy right now who's training my little nephew in basketball, who was supposed to go to the NBA. His name Jalen. We lost a homeboy that had the same name as me. Name Elijah. The nigga died. I go back to the hood on some humbug shit, playing basketball one night, and found that shit out. I normally come check in with him and see how he doing. He said, bro, if I don't make it over here, I'm going to go overseas and play ball. Then come home, and I'm just shooting threes, and I'm talking about how I taught the nigga how to play basketball to another motherfucker, and his brother scroll up, and his brother say, damn, you ain't heard? He died. How about you help extend the arm and the hand before a nigga die? Because they drowning. It's a different story. That same little nigga who was playing ball with him named Jalen is coaching my little nephew. And guess what I gave him? Bro, I gave this nigga some very inspiring shit and told him, you might not have made it as a fucking basketball player, but you will be a good-ass coach. Keep my nephew focused. Teach him shit that he ain't never know. Keep him locked in the whole summer.
Use your experience to give it to him early so he can get out.
Exactly. But guess what? You be so caught up in your own self that you don't know when the season changed to be a fucking teacher. If you ain't make it long enough doing the same shit you was doing already, why the fuck you ain't expecting or respecting the motherfucking, come on now, it's a chain of command.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not a soldier no more, you're a general.
But you're not looking at it as you a general, you're looking at you as a soldier.
Yeah.
So
now
now
you're trying to be both. You're trying to run both.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
You got a lot of motherfuckers who look up to you in the city, cuzzo. Yeah. And it's some real facts. You got a lot of motherfuckers who look up to you in the city. When you gonna become a leader? And stop trying to hop in and out and follow and lead at the same time. That's not gonna work. Be a true leader. Lead by a real example. Even though you didn't make it this far, you can help the next motherfucker make it that far. Let your testimony really live.
Bruh, you know, and I got to sit back and I've been hearing you, and I agree with you 1,000%. You know, I met Tom back in 2004, 5, 6, when he was popping. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about I got problems, homie.
Yeah,
I ain't rich.
So
that's my shit.
But bruh, look.
Come on, man.
I'm going to be real with you. I was doing my thing. He was doing his thing. They called me Hunt back then. And, you know, Tom was driving the Durango. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him in some apartments that my grandmother lived in, Newport Villas, over there in West Tampa. And I talked to him. I was like, yo, bro, you know, what's up with doing a collab, da-da-da-da. And he fucked with me, but I could tell, like,
he low-key brushed your ass off.
Oh, yeah,
like
1,000%.
He do everybody else.
1,000%.
Exactly.
And but you know what, though, bro? I'm not going to lie. I didn't take it personal.
Oh, no, you never supposed to.
Right.
But I want him to feel this shit at this moment because he's blocking the next person's view.
For sure.
Because they look up to you.
But what I looked at it, and I can still say, bro, because Tom's career's been, if you wanna say numbers, his career's been better than mine. But what I'm saying is, What I'm saying is this. Even though he brushed me off, I just use that as motivation to keep
Of course.
going. And that's what you're doing.
Of course.
But you
think he
also-
stopped me from moving?
Well,
Bitch, he ain't stop a fuck thing. Cause one thing about a fake train, it's gonna find a way, bitch. I'm gonna lay some tracks out for myself and keep going, bitch. Yeah, what the fuck they think they gonna do?
we just got one. We just got one. Yo.
Hey, boy, listen. I wasn't even talking about actual tracks. I'm talking about train tracks,
Yeah,
but you
no,
understand
I
what the fuck?
I
You
know.
feel me?
But I use the pun.
Yeah.
What
At the end of the day, again, we gotta start showing genuine love and stop looking at for personal gain.
Nah, and bro, I told you, I got you on here, and I was like, yo, bro, I want you on the show, and we need to do a record together.
Yeah.
And you was like down for the collaboration, which was
It ain't that. I want to show genuine love, bro.
right. That's what
Genuine
I'm saying.
love says I'm not gonna ask you for no money.
Right.
Genuine love says if I'm gonna do some shit, I'm gonna do it and let you have the track and everything and all the rights to it, basically to yourself.
I love it, and I love that. That's what I'm saying. It was like that. You feel like other people should be doing, and not just Tom. Everybody.
No, not just Tom.
Right.
I'm not gonna put everything just on
Everybody.
Tom.
Everybody.
All them other big figureheads that's in Tampa that done got a record deal and did some big shit. Y'all need to start showing genuine love too.
Big facts. Big facts. Bro, I fucks with the message. The delivery, I also fucks with that too, because I feel like you ain't try to dumb it down for nobody.
Oh hell no. I want y'all to feel this shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, this ain't PG-13.
And
This
even,
rated R.
Bro, I feel like I should have streamed this whole shit. Like we should have had a constant knot. Like we should have had a constant knot behind this, cause bro, the shit that was off
and guess
camera.
What? And this for all the other motherfuckers that's on the outside looking in, that's from other states and if y'all feel like y'all the big motherfucking elephant in the room that's stopping the next person shine, change that.
Get the fuck out the way.
Not only get the fuck out the way, but help them. Be a mentor. Teach them something that you wish you should have thought you knew at that time. Instead of being in the way.
That's the message that I feel like that's the message that you get.
I'm not getting on Cuzzo and just getting on him. It's because you knew better and you should do better. You got a strong mother who believes in God, who be at church, who taught you the way.
I just feel like other people might look at it like you trying to get views and likes and go viral.
No, I don't give a fuck about no views or no likes.
Right.
I'm just giving you this shit real. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel, how I'm saying this shit or not.
Yeah, nah. For
I
sure.
want y'all to understand me in this season because a lot of y'all don't understand me. Y'all assume y'all know me and assume y'all know exactly what I went through. Y'all don't know a fuck thing. Right. Y'all always talking and ridiculing me, but put yourself in my motherfucking shoes.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like what I said. Like the message, because the outlets are gonna take the shit, the fiery shit, and they gonna turn it up, right? But
exactly,
real shit.
But how about you motherfuckers come and talk to me to understand me,
or
instead of going around me asking the next motherfucker about me? Right. Come talk to me, the Kuttah. Matter of fact, my last name House. Come talk to House. Y'all know my family in Tampa. Y'all know me. Come talk to me. Don't go around me. Come talk to me. Let's get that understanding for ourselves. I done had some real shit happen in the past, dog. I used to play for the softball team, and one time I had a misunderstanding with a nigga. The nigga called me, and we talked to each other, and there was no heat. It was just heat through the text message because we misunderstood each other.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta come talk to a motherfucker.
No, bro, I just had the same shit happen yesterday, man. Motherfucker feeling a certain kind of way, and I gotta go address him and find out he been feeling this kind of way for months. And it's like, bro, why you won't just come to me and talk to me, bro, and say something just like I'm talking to you?
But one thing a lot of men have in common is we don't know how to be vulnerable without feeling weak or soft or a pussy. And I want to change that narrative.
Yeah.
We're not weak, because even Jesus' weapon, Jesus was the strongest nigga we ever knew. So if you think you're stronger than Jesus, put yourself on that cross. If you think you're stronger than Jesus, take them whips like he did without a mumbling word. Let's see you do that.
Nah, then you back your shit up with scripture, so it's tough.
Oh, no. It ain't even that. You want to know what? My step-pops is the word, man.
Hey.
My step-pops used to whoop me with scripture every day, but it lined up with my life. He didn't know what the shit I was doing. He didn't know what I was going through. He just whooped me with the word. And he knew I was smart enough to obtain the knowledge.
Yeah.
He knew I could take it.
Nah, he taught you.
What don't break you will make you. What don't kill you will make you stronger. I'm not mad at Cuzzo for doing what he did. I just want him to get out the way and let the next motherfucker shine.
Yeah, amen to that.
Again, I don't care if he get mad at this interview and feel some type of way, but nigga, look at yourself in the mirror and say that you fully respect yourself.
I mean, what I feel like two things. I feel like he should look at that and try to resolve the situation with you.
Oh, I don't have no problem with Cuzzo.
No, I'm saying like you said, come talk to you.
Exactly. I don't have no problem with Cuzzo.
Right.
I just want him to understand how long you made me wait to work and finally develop myself and push myself.
Yeah. In a way,
in 2017, when I was waiting on you to help me, I was drowning. And I was looking up to you at the same time as me drowning.
Yeah. But that you had a false sense of a...
Exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't coming to save you.
Exactly. So again, think about that in this new generation. And they don't have no real hope. And you the only hope that they see in front of the screen.
I mean, I'm sure you learned some lessons from that shit.
Of course I learned some lessons, but you just heard what I said.
Yeah.
You're the only hope that we see on the screen that's doing bigger than us in the man perspective. We got females out here outdoing us, and that's not no shade to the females, but God made the man the head. So why the fuck we ain't leading?
Bro, we gonna wrap this up, but I definitely need everybody to know where they can reach you, your music.
Man, listen. Y'all can Google me if y'all want to at DA spacebar KUTTAH. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at DA_KUTTAH with a blue check next to it. You feel me? I'm verified for real. You can go on my Spotify and I'm verified for real at DA spacebar KUTTAH. But you gonna get everything on Google and in the link in my bio in my link tree.
What's next for the Kuttah? Like what you doing next?
The next thing that I'm doing, besides my clothing brand, you feel me? You know, GSO for life, you understand me? The real GSO for lifers who fuck with GSO, you feel me? Gangsta shit only. I'm dropping my clothing brand. First package coming in next week.
Okay.
I finally took a leap of faith. I've been drew this up since 2016 when I was in middle school and high school area. Not middle school, high school, really.
Yeah.
And I was working for McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah, I drew this up on some paper. And I've been supposed to push the vision. My stepdad even get on my butt because he like, son, you the only person I knew who was artistic enough to draw these shoes and everything, and you don't even do it no more. So I'm going to make my own shoe brand and everything. Y'all going to be looking forward. Trust me. I'm dropping hoodies, dropping different colors of everything that I'm talking about. Y'all going to look on my page and find GSO everywhere. Coming to you. The first few shirts coming out right now, they $30 a pop. Tap in. You feel me? And then on top of that, I got a whole EP that I'm finna drop. Might not even be just an EP. It might just be an album because it's been a lot of music that I've been creating lately.
Yeah.
Because I'm an engineer as well over there at Top Sound Studios. Shout out to my boy Cook. Long story short, my next EP, I call it The Life of Me. But then I changed it from The Life of Me to Disillusion. You want to know why it's called Disillusion?
Why?
Because everything that I said in this motherfucking EP is a fact. It's a real story. It ain't no fake ass shit that nigga stole. No fake ass shit that... No, it's my story. I don't want y'all to feel that shit. But y'all gonna feel it because it's a lot of truth that I told in this story. Even about my pops, God rest in peace his soul. Red Bird, I love you. And you helping me win right now. Even with my cousin Big O who just passed. You feel me? God rest his soul. Even my auntie who passed, who was a great singer, Kimberly Fulton. You feel me? I'm going to make it happen. And I'm going to do it not only for me, but for everybody else, family and their generations to actually prosper. And that's what I'm in it for. I'm not in it just for myself. I'm in it for everybody else who connected to me, who come around me. If y'all want to eat, help me. I'm going to push y'all as much as y'all push me. And I got a lot of real friends, even the ones that's in this room right now, that will tell you I'm a genuine motherfucker who will push you if you come around me.
It's fine, bro. Bro, thank you for coming on the show, bro. I feel like you brought a whole new fire. A whole new fire to the wave, bro. Bro, make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all follow the Kuttah. Again, say the
At DA_KUTTAH on Instagram and on Google. You just type in DA spacebar KUTTAH.
fire, bro. And y'all make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe, share Younger City Yacht Club.
I'm trying to tell you.
Make sure you turn that notifications on so you get.
Oh yeah, y'all get some fire shit, man. This episode gonna be some real shit, man.
How you feel about the podcast, the platform?
Oh, it's great. You feel me? I love what you're doing with the podcast and just keep going. And Cuzzo, no hard feelings. I apologize ahead of time if you feel like I'm coming at your head, but I just wanted you to understand why I was so not furious, but ununderstood on why you not helping.
Yeah, no, bro. I feel like you definitely got a lot of good messages in there. I feel like you definitely flamethrow left and right. Like it ain't bad, right? It ain't bad because you say your truth, bro. And I actually respect that you came up here and you ain't hold back. Cause I feel like certain people.
Oh yeah, and this for all the rest of the interviews that's coming after this. I'm not holding back no more. Y'all can ask anything. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Open book.
Tap in.
You need a stream. You need to stream. Legit. You need to stream because your life is crazy. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, Younger City Yacht Club.
Yep.